What's good, y'all? It's your boy T-Free, and we are back with a video. Today, we got another Creative Ads That Work video, and I really just wanted to make this video because I have something really dope to show you guys in this Notion doc. And I think it'll really help you clarify what your vision is, what your brand is, what your personal brand is, and maybe even who you are. So, I want to kind of skip the intro and really just get straight into that because I really got some gems for you guys today. Comment down below, what do you guys watch these videos for? Do you watch them to get inspired? Do you watch them to get some education? Do you watch it for all that entertainment? Why do you continue to watch? Personally, when I edit, I really like these videos. They're very fun to edit. So, Creative Ads Part 6, clarifying the vision. All right, so I'm not gonna set my timer. The first one, I'm adding more carousels in these just because Instagram is all about sharing and people will send carousels to their friends a lot, like any slide. So this is Lauryn meets the world, and bro, I love this dude. He's like the godfather of this, bro. Just like content marketing, and I follow him and love his stuff. So he's saying social media is a TV show, and he made like an exercise, right? If you go to the next thing, he's talking about characters. What's the backstory of the characters? What are the sets? Where are you filming at? You've got the plot, like trade shows, product releases, influencer signings. Like those are gonna be like episodes. You've got enemies of the brand, allies, drama, and like he literally just gave people so much value, and like this is really good knowledge too. And he further expands it when he goes on to his YouTube. So a carousel like this falls under the category of education and obviously inspiration. And he made it look good though too. So like if you do something like this, literally all he did right here is on these clips right here, on these posts, it's a picture in the background with a gradient overlay over the top of that. You could do a black gradient overlay and then just turn the opacity down, and then you get that. And then that way, now you're able to put your text, and now your text can be like the focal point. Now people's eyes get drawn to that because now it's standing out. Whereas if you just did the picture that you have of your models and then just text, it gets hard to read because the text is light most likely and the picture is light. So that's how he positioned it to be able to make an educational carousel. And then at the end, he has like a call to action, like watch this YouTube video. So he's fire, bro. That's Lauryn. Next, oh my gosh, this is by Vane's collection, and bruh, I made a video about these two before, and I love these. Okay. Oh no, I did not want to do it like that. I wanted to do this. Well, perfect. Got it. So this is fire, bro. This is the like Minecraft edits, and what I was trying to say is like, if you can make it so that like the icons and stuff like buzz and fly around, obviously when they do that, it turns it into a GIF or GIF, whatever you want to call it. So it's not even a photo anymore. But if you can find out how to do this, if I can if I can find a way to show you guys how to do this, I will definitely make a tutorial video. But yeah, this is fire. These are just like Minecraft edits. I'm not a huge Minecraft fan, but it's just cool to see like people using like Photoshop now and just getting really creative with Carousel and stuff they post. Like this is fire. Like Minecraft background, you can do this with AI. Yeah. No, this is fire. So these are the Minecraft edits I was talking about, and this is something that you can like do even if you're big into Minecraft or if you're big into like old school video games. Like you could find some way to make it cool. Like since my brand is like old, like 2000s nostalgia and stuff, maybe like Crash Bandicoot, like those little, what were those things? Those like cherry things? Like, or Sonic rings? Yeah, so just different ideas for you guys. All right, next, oh my gosh. So another Carousel. Cold Culture, bruh. I've definitely done some videos of theirs, but they are doing some fire stuff. So they're obviously advertising this t-shirt right here, but obviously, bro, the dude's head is in his hand. And they did that with AI. No, they did not do that with AI. Tripping. They did this with Photoshop. They could have done it with AI, but AI makes things so choppy. So that's a cool option. Like I really like something like that. And I've done something like this before. Well, not like him on the ground. This is different. But I'll show you my option, what I've done as well. Girl sitting down, like this is fire. And like I would, if you guys want to have me do tutorials on how to do some of these, I would definitely do that. So comment below if you want to see that too, if you made it to this part of the video, because people only watch my videos for like 4 minutes. So if you get to like 10 minutes, you start to get the real juicy stuff. No dating. Yeah, this is fire. So I get you don't have to do these things, but you have to at least like look and see what everybody else is doing. Oh, this next one is by Project 7 Denim.
Alright, look shorty, so I just made these Lauryn Hill pants in blue, and then I got a pair in black, you feel me? Then I made a pair of Leah's in blue, and you feel me, black, and these hoes is crazy. Well, y'all went dumb over the Mac Millers, folks, so we gonna go ahead and drop a pair for the two legends, you feel me? Some musical fucking geniuses. Y'all already know we gotta prep that denim, you feel me? He put this hoe on the machine, y'all already know. And look at this hoe, the colors is coming out crazy. He pressed it again, you feel me? Now we're gonna go to the black, now I go to Lauryn. And shout out to my homie Mob at One World Peace for the print, folks. Look at these, those, it's crazy, G. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, folks. This is some tough ass pants, folks. The baggy lick with the Elias and the Lauryn Hill on the black and the blue. You can't go wrong. They live on the site now. Size 30 to 38. I ain't been this excited for a project in a long ass time, but I'm really fucking happy about these. These hoes came out crazy.
Yeah, so the reason why I put this in here is because he has a product that's so fire. Like those pants caught my eye, and like if he had just like done a little, you know, showed the pants off and just did the first part, like I probably wouldn't have been like so hooked on it. But he's got the voiceover and it's clearly him, so it's authentic. People are like, whoa, like this is fire. And then he starts showing you how he's making it. And like, if you have a process that's like a little, like, I don't know, if you have a process that's unique, bruh, or sis, show that. Because one thing about it is you have a super like crazy way that you do things. Like I make custom hoodies, so my process is crazy. And his process is crazy. If you have enough steps in it, people are just gonna not do that and just pay for the thing that you made. Like the thing that he just did, you have to buy a few different things. So it's like, oh man, I can't just make that at home. All right, how much is he charging? You know? So you might just pay for it because like, dang, he took the time to make it. Nobody's gonna take your ideas either. You gotta also think that when people are taking your ideas, they're always gonna be a step behind. So share share what you've got and share it like this. Like if you went to a manufacturer, I guess have them send you videos and share that process of you waiting on the stuff. But you need to share the process. This is like behind the scenes content. That's what this falls under. And then he shows y'all how to make it. Like, and someone like me, I would go get the stuff that he got to make it and make other things. So this is an idea that you could do. And then I think this is my last video because I want to get straight to the business. This is by Rocketech. Okay, so the reason why I put this in here is because things that work on like social media are gonna be like food, anything that has to do with food, I guess like travel, where it's like more like monuments, like not monuments, but like if you're in LA and you're in like Melrose, you know, like people in LA know what that is, and like, you know, so like landmarks and stuff like that. And then things out of place. In this video, you have two things like that. You have something out of place, which is the honey coming out of the shoe. What in the world? And then you also have the food, which is the toast. He literally put honey on some toast and then ate it. That's crazy. And that came out of the shoe. So like, this is probably never gonna be like released, but like they made the product. Like that's fire. This got like 4,000 likes, and it was dropped May 7th. So what I really want to get to is you guys need to, if you haven't already, create your or build your attractive character profile. This is the exercise that you can use to do that. And I got it from this book, .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. And bruh, the reason why I'm sharing it with you is because bruh, I think this will help you guys clarify anything that you guys are trying to do. Because it'll help you clarify who you're trying to sell to, instead of just being like, oh, I make clothes and I just sell to whoever buys them. Like, nah, bro, that's not how that works. You need to, like, there needs to be polarity with that, so that way you can weed out the people that aren't really down for the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, just getting it because it's a trend. So, in order to do that, you need to craft out your attractive character profile. So, what that starts with is your backstory. What key events led you to start your brand, business, or your creative journey? Did you have any like hardships or anything? Like, did somebody tell you couldn't do something and you're just like wanting to show them? What was the turning point that changed everything for you? What were you doing before that? What did you risk, sacrifice, or decide to pursue? So then you can write your backstory underneath that for the brand. Like, what was the turning point for you? What made you want to start? What was like the beginning point for you? Like, where were you at? Like, be detailed with your backstory, because it's gonna play into like how you can sell to people. All right, it's not all about your story, it's about your community, but your community needs to know your story so they can be locked in on you. The next part of that will be parables. Parables are just like little lessons that like shape the values like that you have and like how you serve people. So basically, that's like saying, like sharing stories about like helping people. Like you learned a lesson when you were taking a big step. And maybe I'll share mine in here too, like as examples, so that way when you guys are like filling this out, like you guys know like, oh, this is what I can put in here. So that's what you can do for the parables. It'll make more sense when you see my examples. You got character flaws. So like this is like what makes you relatable. Because like at this point, if you already have your parables and then you have your backstory, like and then people know you, they're like, oh man, like he's above me. But then you have to tell them like what's not good about me, and then where have you grown from, or how are you still growing? This is what makes people relate to like what you're doing. What are the struggles you face that like your audience might face? And that's just like, what did you go through at the beginning that people are probably going through when they're starting? And I guess like, what were you insecure about? I'll put my stuff. You got polarity, and like, that's like, what do you stand for? Like, what are the unpopular or bold opinions that like define you, or you want to like define the business too? So like, a strong belief, maybe unpopular, is like, trust God's vision. You're immediately gonna get some people off the brand. So figure out what that is. What do you want to stand for? Because it's your business, you can stand for whatever or not. Yeah. What do you believe about your industry, your process, your mission? Do you believe in fast fashion, or do you want to do like more slow fashion, take your time, be authentic with your stuff, or do you just want quick bucks? If your answer is quick bucks, that's gonna suck. And then you map out from there your dream customer. Who do you want to serve and why? After doing this whole thing, I figured out that like my ideal audience for like my custom pieces is gonna be like artists, other creatives, and just people that are different, that want to stand out in fashion, that have a vision for a piece. Maybe not have every single part of it, but they could tell me a few things, and I can use my creative ideas as well, and I can help bring their creative ideas to life. That's why it's priced so high, because those people aren't gonna care. They're gonna want to get exactly what they were thinking of, or better than that. So that's what I figured out about mine, and I'm gonna put my examples in here so you don't see them right now, but by the time you get the Notion doc, you'll see them. So yeah, that is all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys got value from this video, go on ahead and hit the sub if you made it this far, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.